Is your cleaning business falling apart? I ask this because during the COVID pandemic, there are a lot of very successful cleaning business owners who have confessed that it feels like their business is falling apart. We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com. This is a website that partners homeowners with house cleaners. And so all over the globe, we have people that are partnering with each other because they found each other on housecleaning360.com. If you're a business owner, run over and list your business. It is free. There are paid listings that are advanced listings, but it is free to list your business. So check it out at housecleaning360.com. All right, on to today's show. Lots and lots of people have called me over the last few weeks, and they are just discouraged. They're in tears. They're frustrated. They feel like they should quit the house cleaning business. And why? I put in all this time, all this effort, all this energy, and I don't have customers after the pandemic. There are employees that have just up and left. There are employees that have up and stolen my customers and have left. And I feel like I've built all of this for nothing, and it's just crumbling underneath me. Every day I hear the saddest stories. And I have to stop and say, what is your inventory? And the reason that I ask this question is this. When I ask the question, and we can stop time for just a second, I'm going to ask you to do the same. Just freeze time for just a second. There's a whole lot going on in the world around us that I've never seen in the cleaning business before, but that does not take away the things you have learned as a business owner. So I want you to stop for a second, and I want you to do a personal inventory. Over the last, however long it's been since you've been in business, for some people it's been many years. Many, many years. And for some people it's been a few months. But during the time you've been in business, what books have you read? And when you start making a list, there are people that have read hundreds of business books, and they've gone through the Dave Ramsey course, and they've pulled themselves out of debt, and they've learned how to manage people, and they've learned all different kinds of skills about communication, and they've learned how to read their customers, which are sales and marketing skills. Lots of people have jumped online and they've built their own websites, and they've learned about social media. And they've gone through a whole list of learning about AdWords and keywords and different search engine optimization tactics to help make their business more visible. What is your inventory? What have you learned? The reason I ask this is because it's easy to see the business as crumbling. But what I can't get away from is this. You can't unlearn something that you've already learned. That information travels with you for the rest of your life. And if you were to close your business today and you were to get out of it and you were to go to another business, the truth is you know a lot of stuff that are transferable skills. These are either better communication skills, better hiring skills, better online skills, better social marketing skills, better social media skills. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you've learned as a business owner that is transferable to another area of your life. Now, what's really peculiar is this. I went to Toastmasters for 12 years. Because I was very insecure and I couldn't look my customers in the eye when I went to do a walkthrough with a customer. And I thought if I went to Toastmasters, this would help me in my business. And as I learned to present myself and I learned to have conversations with people, it not only helped my sales and marketing, but guess what? When I went to make a YouTube channel, those skills transferred over. And so there are things that you have and things that you know that will transfer over if you take those skills and you apply them. Now, hopefully you stay in the cleaning business and you will reapply them to what you're knowing right now. But if you wake up every day, right now, especially during this pandemic time, when it's so easy to get frustrated and to feel discouraged and to feel like everything is just crumbling, okay? It is so easy to fall into that trap of just kind of a dark, I don't know what happens next, right? But if you get up every day and you read this long list, all the different books that you read, all the podcasts that you've listened to, the people that you've hired, the people that you've helped, the list of clients that you've helped over the years. And we all know that there are some favorite clients, and they're favorites because maybe you went out of your way and you helped them in a way that only you could help them, right? That is a gift you gave that customer or client. That is a gift. So when you start going through this list and you look at the changes that you've made in people's lives, you look at how many people you've helped, you look at the skills that you've learned, you look at the employees whose lives you've blessed, because either you put them through college or you helped put food on their table. I know there's one cleaning company that has paid for the braces of all of their employees. And so all of their employees now have these amazing smiles, and when they clean, they smile, right? Because they all have new teeth. It's little things like that. How many people's lives have you helped by being in business? The reason I want you to go back through the inventory is this. Every day that you get discouraged, when you stop and you go back and you say, wait a second, it's not all lost. I did all this other stuff. And I do it every year. Every single year I go back and I look at the entire year at a glance. And especially I go back if I'm really discouraged and I have a really bad day. I go, wait a second, stop. Let's reframe this moment. We have done so much. It is amazing how much we've done. And it boosts us back up again because the world is not going to boost you up right now. There's nobody out there to boost you up right now. The entire world is going through this. The entire world is a little bit frustrated because there's so much that is unknown right now that is happening. Some people's businesses are booming and they can't find enough people to hire. And there are people that have the people to hire and they don't have the jobs. It's just, there's this weird up and down ebb and flow that's happening right now. And it's easy to get discouraged. But I want you in this moment, if you do nothing else, stop and take a personal inventory of everything that you are, everything that you've created, the difference that you've made, the skills that you've learned. And as you go back over it, you're going to realize this is not a waste. This is an investment. Everything that you have done so far is an investment in your future. It's an investment in your past, but it's an investment in your future. And no matter what happens next, all that stuff on that great big list, you take with you, okay? So you're not starting over anything from scratch. You're starting over right now, moving forward, knowing what you know now. And no one, no pandemic, no nothing can take that away from you. Alrighty, I hope that helps a little bit. If nothing else, it will boost your spirits as you go back and you look at the things that you've done. You're going to go, it's not that bad, right? Okay, please pass this on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.